I'm walking to the surfing, blah 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 blah. Collapse. I'm drinking too much, blah 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 blah. Fall out. I'm feeling really blah blah. I want to blah blah blah. Collapse. And in the end it means I blah 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 blah. The end. I got myself together, blah 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 blah. Watch out. I didn't need the patience. I blah 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 blah.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Zapher here, and today we're going to be playing some more Quest for Glory 1, So You Want to Be a Hero. It is a fresh new day, and we're going to go on an adventure. We've spent the last episode talking to all these boring idiots in town. And I think today's a good day to start leveling up our skills. So when you look at our skills here, see that everything's really low. In fact, it's so low that I don't even think I could pick my nose with this lockpick. Let's find out. You delicately insert the lockpick into your left nostril. Surgeon General warns, unfortunately, you push it in too far, causing yourself cerebral hemorrhage. Guess you should have been practicing less on less difficult locks. Alright. So, yes, we need to start leveling up some skills. And one of the quickest ways to build some stats is to climb a tree. But as you see, we suck at tree climbing. So I'm going to just blast through some grinding here. Whoa! And I think I'll leave this little bit in just to show the progression. But something glinting in that. Oh wow, that was fast. No, I don't think I can actually... Yeah, see? Not quite good enough. Just got lucky. There we go. Something is definitely in that nest. I want it. Let's see if we can grab it quickly. Now that we're up here. Oh. Oof. Ow. Take a break. It's Muller time. Well, that's what happens when you go out on a limb. Alright, yeah, that was going out on a limb. Ow. Well, you'll see that our strength, intelligence, agility, vitality, and climbing have all gone up. That fall almost killed me. My stamina is pretty much spent. So the next thing you need to do is take a quick rest. Oops, not that. Oh, God. We'll take a quick rest. Maybe a bit more, because I'm hurting pretty bad. Oh, no, too impatient. And then we'll get right back to it, so I'll skip this part. Alright, and there, after a bunch of practicing, we have our climbing at 72. Strength has gone up to 39, agility's 53. So we are now agile and the master of climbing. And as you can see, it is now nighttime. Now, before I end this day, there's one thing I want to do. I'm going to practice some lockpicking on the healer's hut. Now, it's bolted from the inside, as it says there. Your lockpicking skill will do no good here. The door is barred from the inside. That might be true, but you get practice. Alright, so that's a good day's work. In one day, we have just about done as much as we can do with climbing and lockpicking. Our intelligence has gone up quite a bit. Our vitality has gone up. Our agility's gone up a lot. And our luck has gone up a lot. So, that's great. Alright, and now it's late at night. It's probably around midnight. Yep. You will notice the town door, or the town gate is down. It's barred. We can't get in. We could climb over it, but we're not going to tonight. Because there is a secret out in those woods. And people have already talked to us about it. And I happen to know where it is. That's a manta ray. Run away from those. Ooh. This isn't good. Run away! Run away! Wow, he killed me in one hit. That was great. Yeah, gotta watch it out in the forest. It's very deadly, especially at night. A troll. Or a goblin. The meadow lies covered with a blanket of flowers, unusual for this early in the spring. It is warm, even though surrounded by the late snows of winter. A large carved stone lies flat on the ground. You feel as though someone gentle was watching over you. You feel that you are safe here. The air has a fresh, clean scent of the mountains, accompanied by numerous perfume-like fragrances. This is Aramis' Peace, and it is a great place to crash for the night if you are ever lost in the woods. Because this tree, it sparkles, but if you actually look at it, I have not seen it before. The small tree is most amazing. It bears blossom and fruit at the same time, and the fruit on its boughs seem to shyly appear and disappear, shimmering. So we're going to try one of these fruits. The sweet, juicy fruit of the tree is amazingly satisfying and refreshing. Boom, we don't need to eat today. Oh yeah, that's how we do it. And you'll see we picked some variety of the sweet-smelling flowers. They seem to glow in your hands as you put them safely away, because the healer said she wanted some flowers. Take another handful of the lovely fragrant flowers. Ugh. Fragrant flowers? Let's see if we can pick this. It doesn't work. Are you sure? Oh, darn. The large stone appears to be ancient and deliberately placed. Marks carved onto the stone almost look like writing. Well, if you recall, the magic shop person, Zara, said there is a secret in Aramis' Peace for those smart enough to figure it out. And since Arana is a magic user, and Zahara knows about this spell, we will cast Open and find the stone has been moved. Is that all it's going to say? In the hole, hidden beneath the ancient stone, someone has placed a scroll. Oh boy. The scroll vanishes even as you read the magical runes upon it. You now have the knowledge of the Calm spell. So we have learned a new spell from solving the mystery of Aramis' Peace. The Calm spell, your expertise is 10. It will use 4 magic points each time you cast a spell. Alright. And this is the only place in the forest where you can safely rest the night without getting killed. So we will do that. Ooh, wrong button. You can just conk out right there. You sleep comfortably among the fragrant flowers. You awaken as the sun begins to rise. We got an okay night's sleep, I think. Nope, we're fully restored. We did a good night's sleep. Alright. Perfect. Oh! There's a goblin chasing me. Pick up a few small rocks. Grab those rocks and huck them at the goblin. Here you go. Our first battle. Yeah, right in the face. And that takes care of that. It's dead, of course. In this game, you can actually loot corpses. You search your opponent. You find 10 silver coins and carefully place them in your pouch. He was carrying a few. That's not bad. Let's see. Let's wander around the forest for a little while. What is this? Huh? I've never seen anything quite like them. They're pretty in a grotesque way. They seem to be spitting some kind of seed. I want that seed. Obviously, you want that. cliff walls are very steep, and they look difficult to climb. You look for an appropriate place to climb. Well, watch this. Oh, I'm the best. I have no need to take the fly. Wait, no. What is happening? Ah, there we go. Just standing there waiting patiently. Any day now. Yes! You put the seed in your pack and climb down. Oh, they look mad now. Weird. Oh, we got a lot of points for getting that seed. Oh, another little goblin. Oh, nailed me. Oh, he got me again. Dancing around him. Oh, forget it. He's toast. Hooray! 6 silver coins. Nice. Weapons use went up, dodge went up, throwing has gone up. Everything's gone up. We're doing well. I played this game a lot when I was little, so I have an idea of where everything is. Oh. This must be the town graveyard. What a rundown place. It's certainly creepy here, even during the daylight hours. The large tombstone seems to have a barely legible epitaph. Here lies an atheist, all dressed up and nowhere to go. Growing up out of the grave is an evil-looking plant with a slimy, poisonous sheen. The red root is growing out of one of the graves and has a strange, evil appearance. That's not good. Nothing grows in the dirt of the old graveyard. Some of the graves appear to have been disturbed. The large stone you are facing has been engraved with this message. Here lies Lester Moore, gored 6 times by a wild boar. No less, no more. Ugh. What's this? A massive grate covers the hole, keeping you from seeing the bottom. I want in. The grate is clearly rusted shut. You won't be able to open it. The spell has no effect. The spell has no effect. I wonder if it actually has no effect. I want in there. What's this? The tomb in which the Spielburg nobility have traditionally been buried. Just a pile of rocks. Uh-oh. Where am I now? It's Goblin. What? It's Hollywood, a virtual goblin. Oh god. That was inconspicuous. Just step away a little bit. Oh, it's a nice little bush there. I don't know why that's making me laugh so much. Goblin steps out of the bush. The goblin has a mean look in its eyes. You prepare for battle. Oh, right in the face. Whoa! You threw that dead goblin a long way. Find 5 silvers concealed in a pouch. You take the silvers. Alright, there you go. Kicking some goblin butt. What's this? This used to be a member of a famous rock group, but it has decided to split the scene. There's a ring of mushrooms in the center of the clearing. Well, the healer said she wanted some mushrooms, so let's grab her a bunch of mushrooms. Ooh, we can already carry 61 pounds. That's awesome. I'm gonna grab a boatload of mushrooms for her. Alright, we got shrooms for the lady. If I remember correctly, this is the right way to go. Who's this guy? The Centaur stops raking as you approach. We're coming back to talk to you. I don't want to walk around carrying too much. Yep. Well, what can I do for you this time? Can you tell me what this is? I wouldn't know what to do with that. Oh, okay. About this. Thank you. I can always use flowers from Arena's piece in potion making. Here are your silvers. Ooh, she gave us money and we got points. That's always good. Here, have some mushrooms. These are very nice. I'll dry them and grind them into powder. These are very nice. I'll dry them and grind them into powder. Thank you, but I have enough mushrooms. Alright, now she'll say thank you, but I have enough mushrooms, but watch this. I'm going to give her all of them. And she will take every single last one of them. I hope. Oh, yep. I think we got rid of all those mushrooms. We sure did. Oh, we're at 59 gold pieces and 28 silver. We're rich. Not bad. Go grab some more mushrooms. Actually, let's talk to this guy. Who are you? I am Heinrich, the farmer. I live in town with my daughter, Hildy, who sells our produce on the market. Alright. Hildy. She is a bright little filly. I'm very proud of her. I don't remember her being a horse. Centaur thing. Our stand is in the northeast corner of Spielburg. The produce is not of the finest this time of year, but you will not find better than farm fruit come harvest time. I'm not going to... The farmer fruit. Yeah, I'm not going to try doing that last name. Harvest. We grow fine fruit in our little orchard and sell it at our stand in town. There you will find fresh cherries in the spring, peaches in the summer, and apples in the fall. It is truly a sight to see, but not in this game. Brigands? The brigands attacked me a few months ago. I am a strong fighter, and my hooves are deadly, but there were just too many of them. My right leg was broken, and there was no pride for a centaur who cannot run. If it had not been for the unlikely intervention of their leader, I would be dead. The leader came up to me after the brigands attacked me and forced them to stop, ordering them not to hurt people from the town. Then, to my amazement, the leader gave me a healing potion and had me carried to the healer's house. It was hard to judge the leader, whose face was obscured by a large helm, but there was compassion, unlike what one would expect from a brigand. The healer lives just east of here. She is very skilled with potions. Alright, I already know that. Centaurs? We centaurs are a very ancient and proud people. Nay! Baron. I'm sorry I know little about the Baron and his family. I don't think there's anything else to really talk to him about right now. Well, nice meeting you, horse guy. Yay, mushrooms! Mushroom, mushroom! I love it says that you're picking up a handful of the smaller mushrooms. Yeah, at this rate, there's no mushrooms left. I've taken them all. Alright, let's grab a few more. Why not? Alright. We do not want to get caught carrying this much. Or it drains our stamina so fast. There's old Heinrich again. Well, what can I do for you this time? Haha, I'm here to take all your money, but don't worry, I'm not robbing you. I'm not that kind of thief. I'm just giving you crap you do not need. Oh. Yeah, I get it. Give her all the mushrooms. And that's that. Whoa! We're rich! 119 gold pieces and 28 silver pieces. I think we can buy anything we want right now. Who would have thought mushrooms were such a lucrative business? Ah, yes. Take in the view. Well, naturally, the first thing I want to do is I want to grab those spells. So, you return to my shop. Ask me what you will, but keep it to the point. Alright, how's this? I want the fetch spell. As you read the spell scroll, the spell is ingrained in your mind. I want the flame spell. As you read the spell scroll, the spell is ingrained in your mind. And, no, that's it. Let's buy some more apples. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice you coming in. I want that armor. You won't be needing your old leather armor anymore. I shall give you a 50 silver trade-in discount. Here you are. Thank you for your patronage. Uh-oh. I'm carrying too much? You are now carrying 63 pounds of equipment, supplies, and whatever else you've picked up along the way. You can carry 61 pounds. That's not good. Let's drop these rocks. Oh, can't drop anything here. Yeah, when you're carrying a lot of stuff, you might not want to be carrying around a bag full of rocks. So we'll go into the woods right here. Ooh, that's a pretty scene. What's this? One piece of paper. And we'll just chuck those rocks. Oh, I see little eyes over there. Redwood. 60 pounds. We can carry one more pound. We are... Oh, this looks spooky. I don't like it. Look at those eyes. Those glinting little eyes staring at us. Ah! Okay, I'm going in. Oh, there's nothing here. It appears that the recent avalanche has sealed off the road leading out of the valley. Ooh, it's a good thing we made it in when we did then. Now isn't it? There seems to be a fox north of the road. Help me, brave, kind hero! A talking fox. I've never seen one of those before. My foot is caught in this trap. If I had hands like you instead of paws, I could free myself. Please help me, brave, kind hero. I will help the fox. You spring the trap. In exchange for your kindness, I will give you some advice and a bit of information. First of all, sometimes it pays to be polite, even to rude people. He's so happy looking, look at him! As for the amusing tidbit, Baba Yaga puts enchantments on all the barons... Baba Yaga put an enchantment on the Baron's daughter some years back. To break the spell, you need to talk to the Dryad. Au revoir, ta-ta for now, I'll be seeing you. Oh, that was adorable. Look at him go. A Dryad? I want to take the trap. Can't do anything with it. That was actually useful information. Thank you, Fox. But where's a Dryad? That's a question we will have probably solve later on, I'm sure. Alright. Now the reason I grabbed the fetch spell, we're going to practice some magic. Oh, yeah. You take the lovely gold ring from the nest. You place the ring into your pack and the nest on the ground. Oh, I busted up the little dude's nest. The remains of the nest are scattered on the ground. I feel kind of bad now. But it's a good way to practice your magic use. I mean, look, it went up. Well, my intelligence went up. You politely knock on the door. After a moment, you hear the inside bolt slide open. A voice from inside says, "Come on in!" What can I do for you? I have something you've been looking for, I think. Have you been missing this ring? Oh, thank you for finding my ring. How I've missed this. Here are your 6 golds and 2 healing potions for your reward. I'm carrying too much now, aren't I? Yep. Uh-oh. Wait, what's she doing? Ah! You put the reward away and tell her she is welcome. You leave to avoid being kissed again. Oh, I could just sneak behind the healer's hut. Oh, I see more snow. Let's go see what's up here. What? What? Uh-oh, I'm dead. Far from the frost field fares forth this fighter. Hunger has hurled me hither from home. My name is known in the northern lands as Barwookie? Barter with blades, clash, or bargain with me. This guy is... oh god, he's just hucking that axe around. Barwookie. Barwookie I be, to boast of my boldness, strong as the storm that sends forth the snow, fiercer in fighting than foes in their fury. Fear now this frost giant fighter and flee. Northlands. Far from the frost and field fares forth this fighter. Hunger has hurled me hither from my home. Oh, okay, I've already asked. He's already said that. Bargain. Find me some fruit to mellow my mead horn. Gift I will give of a green gem that now glows. Jewel from Jotunheim. Flare of the frost flame. Fetch me some fruit that I will fill up my fists. It looks like it will take a lot of fruit to fill up those fists. Fruit. High point of harvest, the finest of flavor. Apples or oranges, peaches or pears. Mead is the mother's milk, mighty yet mellow, that brings joy to giants and madness to men. glow of the frost flame that fills up the night field, a jewel that is flawless, the finest of gems. Hollow my food house, for my hunt has been hindered by having to hurry here from my home. Fiercer than frostbite, my fury is fearless, my axe is edged as is the ice. This warrior is willing to wield now the war drum. The battle axe blazes and bellows for blood. Yee, okay, well, I got some apples, buddy, so why don't you just take those? Fruit you have found to fill my food stores, thus filled the bargain, my gem you have brought. Barwookie has bartered, and all has been answered. The mead it may mellow, and now I head home. Barwookie strides off through the cave on his way back to his northern home. Did he give me a gem? Oh, he did. You have one glowing gem. Cool. That was... okay. That was interesting. At least we got rid of some inventory space there. What else is there to do? I mean, what should we do? What time is it? It's mid-morning. We've met the Centaur. Stamina's looking kind of rough. I think we should be fine. Oh, I think I remember there's another little dude around here somewhere. Oh. Water. The lake water tastes pretty good, if a bit flat. Oh, that's good. There's a lake here. That's always good. What's up here by the waterfall? The roar of the waterfall fills your ears, and the cold spray dampens your face as you approach. What's that? The door is built into the face of the mountainside. You suspect that the person who lives behind it treasures privacy. The large door must be open pretty wide. You look for a good place to climb. That was almost too easy, just like climbing a ladder. You knock 3 times. A voice from the inside says, "Just a minute, just a minute. Please move away from the door." Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Go on in. Is that thing? Hello, how are you? Have we met before? I'm Henry, the hermit. That's me. Me father was an hermit, and me mother was an hermit, so it comes by me job rightly. Don't have many visitors. Hermits don't, you know. Part of the job description. I likes to see a new face, though. Good to hear another speaking besides myself. So what can I do for you? Oh, let's sit down with the hermit. Of course, facing the camera. I'm Henry. Henry the Eighth I is. Me father was an Henry, and me father's father, and his father was an Henry, 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 and every one of them was an hermit. An hermit is one what lives alone, far away from them what talks too much or asks too many questions. Hermits are shy, quiet types what don't say much. Me brother Harry hardly says a word in a year. Me sister Hortense hasn't spoken since she were 6. I never talks at all. Yes, we hermits knows how to keep a mouth shut. Well, it's dark and damp, and the water roars, so's there's not a moment's quiet. The ceiling drips, and the walls are slimy and always cold. But oh well, says I, it's home. Me family lives pretty far apart from each other. We're all hermits, you know. I gathered as much. Funny little place here. This here's what called the Flying Falls. I've done some flying falls around here myself. That porch gets slippery sometimes. Hehehe. I know some magic. Aramis the wizard taught me some spells. Here's what the spell on me, or he's what put the spell on me ladder, so's the brigands don't get up. Them's what climbs the rocks, gets the door opening in the nose. Huh? He knows a spell. Maybe he can teach us. He's befriend. He's and Furnace. Powerful wizard he is. I hear his house is something to see up north. I don't make it out much, and he's pretty busy, so I don't see him too often. But when we do all get together, you can be sure we'll have fun. He loves to play his games, he do. Furnace is Erasmus familiar, or is that the other way around? Erasmus' favorite game is the Mage's Maze. I have to be a magic user to play it, though. Erasmus is awful good at it. The spells what I knows is pretty simple maybe, but I like 'em. I can make me ladder show up, and me door close, and even get rid of pests using the trigger spell, you see. Huh. It's the spell what set off other spells. Like when you wants to see the ladder, you cast a trigger, and there you have it, large as life. Of course, you've got to have a spell on the invisible ladder to make it visible first, but as its uses... I think so. I've got a scroll with the spell, if you be knowing some magic, that is. Ooh. If you be wanting to learn the spell, I'll be pleased to share it with you. It's just getting molding in me hiding place. Do you want it? Yes. Let's see, how does Erasmus do this? Oh yes. He summons it with a trigger. Here goes. There you has it. Ooh, spell. The scroll vanishes even as you read the magical runes upon it. You now have the knowledge to cast a trigger spell. Brigands. Nasty sorts they is. I sees them sneaking around the woods all the times. Other than the warlock, I has nothing to do with them. He knows the warlock? He's not so bad. Got a good sense of humor, he has. I get the giggles just thinking of him. He's come by at times to chat. Borrowed the mirror what I borrowed from Erasmus, he did. Mirror? A magic mirror of reflection it was. If you use it when a nasty spell was cast at you, it was what sent it back at the one who cast it. Do unto others, I says, Interesting. That's enough of that. Is there anything useful in here? The hermit has all the amenities, including running water, a place to keep grain for the hermit's ale. Henry always keeps a good supply of coal. The hermit's staff. He needs a large staff to help him record his memoirs for posterity. What? Weird. You see the shaggiest little man. You think it's a man anyway, you've ever seen. Every hermit ought to have a few urns around, I says. I don't have much, but what I have, and it isn't for sale. Oh, alright, well I'm leaving. If you ever be needing a place to stay the night and you're in the area, I could be willing to put you up for the night for some rations and a couple of games of cribbage. Oh, that was a nice little detour. I don't think we'll ever spend the night with him. I already know from playing this game before, you don't get a good night's rest with him because he just talks to himself all night. Who's this dude? Next to the town's wall, you notice a man who appears to be waiting for someone. His dagger looks particularly deadly, like a particularly deadly weapon, and the thief handles it with great skill. What's in it for me? If you give me a silver, I might have a bit of information you can use. Alright. Let's give him 2 gold. Okay, what do you want to know? Just call me Bruno. Shady. She's an old, ugly hag who lives in a weird house, who knows some magic. Her place is due west of the Baron's palace. You can't miss it. And for 2 gold, I'll tell you how to get into her hut. Didn't I just give you 2 gold? Okay, what do you want to know? I want to know how to get into the hut! You just take the road north from here, past the healers, and go till you get to his castle. The monsters. Lots of monsters in this valley. Most of them are wimps, though. Antwerp. Yeah, the Antwerp is a good monster for you to fight. It loves to play. Goblins. The little pests are just northwest of the cemetery. They're a bunch of wimps. Warlock. He's some kind of magic user, and he laughs a lot. That's all I know. Yaga's hut. I seen her one time yelling out to the house, "Hut of Brown, now sit down." That's the one spooky dame, let me tell you. Hut of Brown, now sit down. Can we trust him? Is that right? Hut of Brown, now sit down. She's got some good potions. Her hut is just to the north of here. Thieves Guild. They hide in the graveyard. It's under one of the tombstones. You can see the thieves if you go there at night. Nice try, buddy. I've already been warned about that. Cemetery. It's due west of town. Nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to stay there if you know what I mean. Password. The thieves' password? Sorry, I can't risk losing my thief license. Chief wouldn't like it if I blabbed that to the likes of you. Chief. He's the only one in the valley who can beat me at daggers. Sheriff. The sheriff and the goon are pals. Otto even lives with the sheriff and his wife. Otto? The sheriff and the goon are pals. Otto even lives with the sheriff and his wife. That's the same thing. Crusher. He's a pal of mine. He usually hangs out at the bar. A real sweet guy. Give him a slap on the back for me. Dragon's Breath. Everyone loves the Dragon's Breath. Well, that's it. I'm not talking to him anymore. I don't trust him. If you want a good time, try the Dragon's Breath at the bar. Alright, we're doing alright today. We still have 67 gold pieces left. Let's see. I don't think there's anything in here, he says, knowing the answer. This grubby place must be an alley. It feels strange here, colder than the rest of the town. There are some barrels discarded here. A beggar holds out a bowl towards you. Alms for the poor. Thanks. You know, it's really tough trying to make a living begging in this town since the brigands started scaring all the trade away. This used to be such a nice place to live. My advice to you is to not take up begging. It just doesn't pay. And don't go out at night. Who's this guy begging? A beggar gets cash only when others get cash, and nobody's got much money here right now, except maybe the brigands. There's honest work up at the Baron's castle, I hear, but begging's me business. You could get a job cleaning the stable, I understand. It's great if you want to build up muscles or have a place to spend the night. Or have a place to spend the night. Can you sleep at the stables? But you won't get rich. I'd rather beg myself. My name is Sam. I've lived here for 5 years now, and I think I'll be heading on once the pass clears of snow. There's supposed to be some good begging in towns to the south. Nice talking to you. Alms for the poor, alms. Ah, shut up. Yeah, okay. Take a break. South. Heard Samaria is a good place to be. It's by the sea. I think I'll head there after this. That's another game. Did I ask him about brigands? Rumor has it someone took over and organized them, trained them. That sort of thing, maybe. Nowadays, no one's safe outside of town. Up to that time, the brigands were just pains, dumb guys who sometimes tried to beat up traders outside of town. They sure hurt business. No one's getting rich but them. I remember when people used to stroll around town after dark. There's a spell on Spielburg so that it glows at night. Now, the only people out late are thieves. Ooh. And out of town, man, you don't dare be out there without a light when the sun goes down. The night gaunts will get you? Nobody's ever lived to talk about what the night gaunts are. I sure don't want to find out. H.P. Lovecraft's in this game? I've heard talk that some kind of magic keeps things peaceful around here. Folks just don't feel like fighting in town, except maybe Crusher. Kind of wonder about this alley at times, though. It feels funny, sort of like the spell missed it. It's dark at night, too. He works at the tavern. He lives up to his name. But time I got back to work. Alms for the poor. Oh, God. Shut up. Tell me more. Thieves. I'm not usually bothered by them, since I don't have much to steal. They are around, though. It's not safe to sleep in the streets at night. Outside, you get eaten. Inside, you get robbed. Doesn't sound good. Alright, that was some interesting information. We're almost at 100 points already. A word of warning to you. Don't drink the dragon's breath. Now I'm completely conflicted. I've been told to drink it and not to drink it. Not sure what else to do right now. What time of day is it? Oh, intelligence went up. Midday, it's only noon. Open the gate. Thanks, Carl. Is that a Inigo Montoya? It might be. If you are addressing me, sir, you might respect me enough to address me to my face. I am the weapons master, expert swordsman, and trainer. The skills of the sword are thrust, swing, parry, and dodge. Timing of such actions is critical to the success of the fighter. The sword is the finest of all weapons. It requires an equal measure of skill and strength. The skills of the sword are thrust, swing, parry, and dodge. Yeah, we already talked about that. Practice. Practice is the way to refine and improve one's skills. Friendship? Please, don't bore me, young adventurer. Ask me about something more interesting. No, he doesn't want to be my friend. Castle. This is the castle of Baron von Spielburg. I am the weapons master of the castle. The Baron had the wisdom to recognize greatness when I presented myself. Thus, he made me weapons master. The Baronet had some minor talent with weapons, but he was too impatient. If he had but listened and learned to what I teach, he would never have been lost. Elsa. A bright child for a girl. She used to watch me practice daily and question me constantly. Pity she was not born a boy. She would have made a talented swordsman if I had trained her. I could not demean myself to teach a mere girl, of course. Wow. You will find them very skilled at fighting. After all, I am the one who trains all the guards at this castle. Town. Please don't bore me, young adventurer. Ask me about something more interesting. Alright, let's try it. Fighting is both an art and a skill. It is a skill in the use of muscle strength and the agility of control. It is an art in outwitting and outmaneuvering the opponent. I am, of course, the skilled artiste. Do you fight? I am a skilled teacher as well as a fighter. For a mere gold coin, I will be glad to give you some practice and some pointers on how to better your skills. Will you pay for a lesson? Sure, why not? And then... I salute you. En garde! And the lesson begins. Get away, get away, get away. Oh, did I just push him back a bit? Oh my gosh. Epic battle. This is... I'm actually doing a lot better than I thought. Oh, he got me. The lesson wears you down and you become exhausted. Even as we fought, I could detect your skills improving through practice. It was most prudent that you should give in to my superior skill. Be more aware of the angle with which your weapon approaches your opponent. The thrust bites quickly, but the swing will do more damage if it connects. Should we meet again, I would not be adverse to another go-around. Farewell, friend. Oh, now I'm his friend. Oh, now we're at 100 points. Okay. He trained with the weapons master. Let's see how that did. Strength 44, agility 70, vitality 45, luck 49, weapons use 24, parry 6, dodge 14. Completely spent of stamina though. Ay, ay, ay. Let's take a nappy right here. And let's do some work. Let's build some muscle. You looking for some work? Yes. Good, come in here and take a rake. Oh, he's already exhausted. How did we get 5 points for this? I don't pay you to rest. Get to work now. Get 5 points for raking the crap or whatever this is. I don't even know. Okay, come on over here. The stableman hands you some coins and says, "Now you're 5 silvers richer." Hey, honest work. The work is simple. Just grab a rake and clean this place up. You get 5 silverage each time you clean the stables. Horse. We used to have some of the finest horses in the north when the Baron still cared about things other than his troubles. Now we just have this one outside and the 2 in here. I don't... Oh, okay. Baron. Ever since the troubles started, the Baron just hasn't been interested in his horses. Baronet. He used to ride the black horse over there. Doesn't look like a black horse to me. It's kind of gray, actually. Magic. Don't ask me about anything to do with magic. I don't want to know. Don't tire me out with a bunch of questions. Can't you see what a hard life I have? Valley. Just go out and wander around a little. You'll find out. Stables. The old stable used to be twice this size before it burned down. This is fine with so few horses, but it's rather small. Guards? They don't bother me, I don't bother them. Monsters. Those things scare me silly. Is that it? Antwerp. Oh, what type of answer is that? The low-looking lout. He could use some cleaning up. The Baron was once known for his many fine and noble steeds. Only a few aging animals remain in his stable. Oh, I don't have any apples for the horse. I feel terrible now. next time. My vitality went up a little bit, but other than that, not much changed. Just tired me out. Gotta close that gate. Sunset approaches. Oh, we've had a good run. Actually, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a nap here. Grab that pick lock and go to town on the healer's hut. Now we're going to climb the gate. Mosey on over to that gate there. After making sure nobody is watching, you climb over the town's wall. Let's go to the bar. Ooh, something's there. I don't trust it, though, after what Sam said earlier. This place seems sinister at night. Some strange object is glowing at the other end of the alley. Oh dear! That coin light spell gets them every time. See that dagger? The next one's centered right on your back. Give Sneak there your cash, and you walk out of here. It's simple trade. Your life for your money. But I'm a thief. Here, have my lockpick. Being that the first victim we've had in months is a thief, here I thought we were finally going to make some money. Tell Crusher that the password is Swooterface? Now go before I forget you made the sign and I make you pay anyway. Okay, bye. Huh. I think we just found the Thieves' password. I actually couldn't remember where to get that. And after that scary little run-in, I think it's bedtime. Very good food. Very good drink. Finest inn in town. The only inn in town. Sit. Rest. You will be served by my Shima. Take a seat at the table nearest the fire. I am Shima. Allow me to serve you, wanderer from afar. Do you wish for food or drink? Abdullah's gone. I'll have a meal. There's no need you're not hungry. Then I'll have an ale. You caffeine addicts are all alike. Did she say that? I bring you that which you ordered. May it please and satisfy you. The beverage goes down smoothly and well. Oh great, now she's gonna come back, isn't she? Yep, now we gotta go through this again. Permit me to clear the table for you. And let's go to bed. Night's rest. The sleep heals and refreshes you. And with this night's sleep ends today's episode. Thank you all for joining. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And join us next time for part 3 of Quest for Glory 1, So You Want to Be a Hero. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.